Bulagi Tavwa, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bulaminaka, I'm Linda Form, a student Suva. I love listening to Today FM because they play latest music and they rock.
Hi, my name is Osnate. I'm from Ba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm a curator from Nandi. We love listening to Today FM. Here in Nandi, it rocks.
Hi, I'm Shania. I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM and it rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In the news tonight, slap on the wrist for racist slur. Mandatory life imprisonment for child murderer. A new Nakasi police post to open next year.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Spate.
FBC News can tonight reveal that University of Fiji academic Dr. Lithiana Kurindrani has been given a slap on the wrist by her employers for uttering racist comments. Kurindrani, who had hit out at Law Students Association President Filipe Mbainivalu, comparing him to a barking Indian dog, has been relieved of her position as Director of Centre of Ethel Case Studies, but will remain employed by the university. University Vice-Chancellor Professor Subramani had told FBC News 2 days ago that he is still waiting for an investigation report and will not comment for now. Kritika Kumar has more.
Not happy by the outcome, Filipe Mbainivalu says. Till date, he has not seen the recommendations made by the investigative committee.
On the recommendations of the committee, I was not disclosed of any of the full report. I liaised with the council chair, Mr. Neil Tikaram, and via email he told me that it is the decision of council to give me the decision rather than giving me the full report.
Mbainivalu says more strict action must be taken against Kurindrani as relieving her of her position is not enough.
And she has breached the constitution provisions of Fiji, the constitution of the 2013 constitution. And yes, in breaching that, she needs to be dealt with according to the procedures of the university.
He has called on for an independent investigation as the investigative committee was set up within the university and he claims there may be some anomalies.
The decision is so biased. Number one, the report of the investigative committee did not come to me. And number two, the investigative committee that was set up within the vicinity of the university.
Mbainivalu says the university needs to be transparent regarding the investigation. Efforts to get comments from Uni Fiji has proved futile. Kritika Kumar, FBC News.
Hotelier and tourism stalwart Dickson Seto has passed away. A bereavement notice has been issued by the family, saying he passed peacefully this morning at Princess Alexandra Hospital in Brisbane, Australia, surrounded by his loved ones. Seto was involved in a car accident in Singatoka on the 27th of last month, following which he was hospitalised and then airlifted to Australia for specialist care. Seto succumbed to the serious injuries he sustained as a result of the accident. He is survived by his wife and son. Funeral arrangements will be announced at a later date. 35-year-old Roslyn Razia Khan has been handed a mandatory life imprisonment for killing her 4-year-old daughter in Nausori last year. Khan was convicted of 1 count of murder on Tuesday following a 4-day trial. Catherine Krishna reports.
In his sentence, the High Court judge said that Khan took advantage of her daughter's vulnerability and instead of providing safety, she murdered her. He said the accused will now have to live with the guilt of killing her child for the rest of her life. The court heard that on May 6 last year, the accused tied her daughter to her waist and jumped into the Rewa River, causing her death. The judge said that this was a premeditated killing case. The court also heard that Khan was not happy with her married life and her husband often abused her, which resulted in her having an extramarital affair. The judge said the family problem should not cause any parent to kill their own child. He added that wanting to commit suicide and having issues in married life cannot be considered as mitigating factors. He said the High Court will not give any leniency when sentencing those parents who take advantage of the vulnerability of their children for their personal gains. Catherine Krishna, FBC News.
A year ago, the Nakasi-Nausori corridor was declared the meth hub of Fiji. Now, in their commitment to the war on drugs, the government has broken ground for a new Nakasi police station. Defence Minister Seto Ratu says the criminal landscape is continuously evolving and law enforcement is doing its best to stay relevant to effectively tackle the emerging crime trends. Apinisa Wangai Randovu reports.
Police officers within the Eastern Division are vigorously fighting the war on drugs so that the Nausori-Nakasi corridor is not known as the meth corridor anymore.
Fiji has no place for drugs. I know the Commissioner of Police has aligned the Fiji police's focus accordingly on ridding our society of all forms of illicit drugs. And I do hope, and I'm being reliably informed that this is being pursued aggressively within the Nakasi-Nausori corridor.
More than 25,000 people live and work in Nakasi and surrounding areas, and police services is important to complement the flourishing economic environment.
With the right security environment, everything should thrive. Economic activity, safety and security of residents, and including the dealing with issues such as the drug issues that we are dealing with. We are on top of our game. I've always said that. And we will not relent. We are working with our counterparts.
71 cases of burglaries, 22 aggravated robberies, 81 theft cases, and 15 sexual offense cases were also recorded in Nakasi last year. The $35 million project will be completed late next year. The construction plans also include a police barrack. Apinisa Wangarandovu, FBC News.
The government is playing a catch-up game to bring roads, bridges and jetties up to internationally recognized standards. Infrastructure Minister Choneo Somate says it will take a maximum of 10 years to achieve such standards. Pranita Prakash reports.
Billions of dollars is needed to improve the national infrastructure.
Overall assessment that has been done by FRA, looking at the jetties, looking at the roads, the bridges, the crossings, to maintain it over a certain period of time, it goes up to $4 billion. So that's a lot of money.
He says underfunding, mismanagement and poor maintenance have left the current infrastructure below standard.
We need to make sure that the way that we allow people to use this infrastructure is such that it does not destroy it even further. Because the more that the infrastructure gets destroyed, the more money that we have to use. So we have to achieve those two targets. Preserving it, the current infrastructure, improving it, and at the same time making sure that our private businesses, they continue to do well.
The phenomenal amount of work we have to do on the roads, and the jetties and the bridges and the crossings, we have to keep the place functioning. So congestion is a massive problem for us. We're fighting battles and we're trying to make sure everybody moves efficiently, and we're starting to win the battle, I think. We're starting to get some successes.
Meanwhile, a forum was held at the Fiji Commerce and Employers Federation today, allowing members to discuss transport and infrastructure issues affecting them. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
Up ahead, British warn of bogus army agents. And stage set for Thurston Food and Music Festival. Details after the break.
Hi, Bula. I'm Selai from Nandi. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, my name is Sotiama here in Ba. We love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, I'm Miri. I'm from Lotoka and I love Gold FM because they play all my classic hits.
Hi, my name is Fiona from Tavua and I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, I'm Ini from Rakiraki. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
The Royal British Legion has clarified no money is required in order to enlist in the British Army. This follows bogus British Army recruitment agents who have requested hundreds of dollars from those wishing to enlist. Sainani Boiler reports.
Phony agents have been charging fees in order to be enlisted in the British Army.
There's a lot of bogus going around saying that they need to pay $300 in order for them to get in. No. Every single applicant, if you want to apply, you need to do this online. Everything is done online. All application is done online. It is nothing to do with any payment.
Royal British Legion General Manager Merwale Sindeolangilangi says the Royal British Legion here in Fiji provides guidance and support to applicants, so it would be better to check with them first.
You don't have to go and pay someone to enlist you in the army. No. We don't charge that from here. We don't do that. Everything is done online. It's just to clear the air out, just to let you know that there's no payment at all. If you want to join the army, you need to do this online.
And recognising also that for many communities and many families, it's a big investment to send someone over to the UK. So what the British Legion is trying to do is give those people the best possible opportunity once they get there.
The British Army will continue recruiting Fijians throughout this year. Sainia Nimboila, FBC News.
A lot more people are expected to attend the annual Thurston Food and Music Festival this year, which will be held in Suva tomorrow. Final preparations are underway for the much-awaited family event, and tickets are selling fast. Kelly Vathala reports.
The event this year is bigger with a range of new products, food and music in store.
The food vendors have an opportunity to showcase, and we try to lift the standard in the food vendors. We don't have the normal things that you'll see on the normal street markets. It provides an opportunity for families to get together and also corporate companies.
Stage Tech Director Jerry Vatuanga says Fijians can expect quality sound and lights at the event.
The sound is going to be awesome, guys, and I tell you, the sound, the lighting, and we got a backdrop visual that's going to bring out the whole visual effects for the band and the music on tomorrow. And don't forget, there is Chow, which is food festival.
The festival, which is being held in partnership with FPC's Gold FM since 2017, is a great platform for budding musicians.
Since the beginning, we've seen it grow in terms of people attending, ticket sales, and the artist lineup as well, with a lot of interest going towards the entertainment, which is basically what draws people to the Thurston Festival.
The third Thurston Food and Music Festival will run from 12 midday to 10 p.m. tomorrow. Fijians can expect to see some of the country's best musicians perform live on stage and also enjoy great food. Kelly Vathala, FBC News.
The Lands Ministry is auditing lease arrears records to get an accurate figure on money owed to the state. Lands Minister Ashnil Sudhakar says they estimate arrears to be around $25 million. However, this is likely to change. Sudhakar adds while their records are being updated, there are teams working to collect unpaid leases.
There are some leases that have arrears for a number of years, where people have neglected their leases and farms and moved on and haven't reported back to us. But when we issue invoices for this year, it also gets added to the arrears. It will show it's in arrears, but they are not. And sometimes what we also discovered is that some leases, when they are further subdivided, the old lease should be closed off. Old files should be closed off and new files should be opened up in that. But for some reason, some error, the old file also accumulates rent.
Savu Savu is being treated to 3 days of fashion and arts to help awareness of the autoimmune disease lupus. Funded and hosted by Ndaku Resort, the fashion and art show is the first of its kind to be brought to the Hidden Paradise. Fashion designers Aise Kondrote, Cherish Prasad and Epeli Tuimbenga will each donate an attire from their clothing labels to go for auction at the show tonight. The proceeds from the auction will go towards the work of the foundation. Deputy Resort Manager Tale Osborne says their support is for a worthy cause.
2 reasons we wanted to do this. First is to showcase Savu Savu and to show people, in Fiji what we have on offer. And the other is also to support the Lupus Foundation here in their beginning stages here in the north.
The government wants to maximise the use of the Walesi platform to transmit messages throughout Fiji. Minister for Economy Ayaz Said Kayum says plans are in place to streamline e-government services through establishing network towers. Koroi Tandalalo reports.
People in the most remote areas of the country will soon have better communication access.
We are currently talking to Vodafone Digicel. We also have what we call the Universal Service Access Fund that we are going to use or apply to ensure that we put up towers in different areas so we then actually have coverage.
The Walesi platform is another option being looked at by the government to improve communication network.
The other point, of course, is that through the Walesi platform, as you know, is also using satellite technology to give people access. So just because you don't have line of sight, through terrestrial means, where each tower speaks to each other, you can actually now have satellite coverage.
Fijians have welcomed the online government services.
My suggestion is that it's a good idea.
especially the people from the interior of Namosi, especially in my village Namosi in Naitasiri, they will benefit on this program.
It's easy because they get a chance to, instead of them traveling all the way to Suva, they can get a chance to just, stay wherever they are and then get access to all the services that they need.
The aim to improve network connections in the most remote areas will soon help all Fijians get access to e-government services, reducing the hassle to travel long distances. Koritandolala, FBC News.
And it's business time now with Koroi.
Thanks, Jackie. Coming up, now we island developers say they are in compliance. And in growing Fiji, factory expansion to create more jobs. Stay with us.
My name is Neha and I'm from Karavi, and Mirchi FM it's hot.
हम आंचल है नसोरी से मिर्ची एफएम बहुत जुलूम.
Hi, हम शायर प्रकाश बात करता है और तावा में Mirchi FM सबको इंसान and Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suva. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, I'm Shane. I love listening Mirchi FM because it's awesome and it's hot.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Shavi. We love listening to Mirchi FM in Lambasa.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Now, We Island Limited is complying with all the requirements and conditions given to them for the development on the island. The company is currently undertaking a multi-million-dollar project that involves the construction of a 144-berth marina, a resort, and a 250-berth shipyard in the Savu-Savu Bay. Eleanor Turangavio reports.
Under fire for the massive development taking place on this island, the We Island Limited says their works are within the ambits of the law.
The environmental impact assessment was completed in principle, I believe, back in 2013, and we had received our consent for the EIA, I believe, back in 2014.
Criticized for the removal of mangroves to make way for their resort development, the We Island Limited Managing Director Michael Gann says they were given the green light for all the works.
Within that EIA, we covered multiple components with regards to organics, geotechnical works, civil engineering works, mitigation processes.
There is assurance tonight from the developer that the company is complying with the requirements and conditions of the development.
We're compliant.
The company is currently undertaking the first phase of its development plan, which is the construction of a 144-berth marina, infrastructure for 38 private estates, pre-construction infrastructure of a resort, model villa, arrival jetty, and a 250-berth dry dock. Eleanor Turangaibiu, FBC News.
Gary from HFC Bank joins us now with the latest from the trading market.
The US dollar was on the defensive today after the US Federal Reserve reinforced expectations of an aggressive rate cut this month to address weakening price pressures. President Donald Trump has indicated he wants a cheaper dollar. This was amid his concerns that other countries are weakening their currencies to gain an unfair trade advantage. A weaker dollar could help US businesses compete globally by making exports less expensive and boosting the economy. Elsewhere, UK retail sales for June rose, giving sterling a boost. Sales volume grew 1%, suggesting the overall economy might have avoided a contraction in the second quarter. And that's all from HFC Bank for this week. Vinaka.
Here are today's exchange rates as set this morning. The Fiji dollar slipped against the Chinese yuan and the US dollar, but rose against the currencies of our two major trading partners, Australia and New Zealand, and showed a gain against the Japanese yen as well. It dipped slightly against the PNG Kina and the euro. Looking at commodities, crude oil fell to just above $56 a barrel. Gold was up by $42 per ounce, sitting at $1,444 per ounce, and silver closed up at $16.44 per ounce. In growing Fiji, more jobs will be available for Fijians between Lami and Navua as the FMF Foods Limited is expanding its Vaisari factory. Managing Director Rambaj Kal says this will create 20 new jobs and also cater for its growing export demand. Kritika Kumar reports.
FMF Foods Limited has stemmed its mark overseas but says at times they are unable to cater for the demand.
Local demand we are meeting fully, but the export demand is where we want to grow more, and that's where we see a lot of opportunities for our brand.
Rambajikal adds they are exporting their product to 21 different countries.
The bulk of our exports is to the Pacific Island countries, Australia and New Zealand, and we also export to the US, Canada, and including Hawaii, which of course is part of the US.
General Manager Rohit Punja says the new unit will enhance their manufacturing capabilities.
It's not upgrading, it's a brand new plant here. So we'll use the old one for another range of chow noodles, but the plant we're buying is totally new. It's 3 times the size of the current plant.
FMF has also modernized its flour mill with new equipment.
FMF Foods Limited currently has more than 80 products in the market. Of these 80 products, more than 8 has been introduced this year. Kritika Kumar, FBC News.
That's it from Business Tonight. Sports is up next with Jamie.
Thanks, Koroya, and good evening in Sports Tonight. Glenn Cable bags another gold medal for Fiji. And Wangani Murotu ready for clash against the Maoris. There's some more coming up.
Mulai here in Tawwa, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bulaminaka, I'm Linda Fong. I studied Suva. I love listening to Today FM because they play latest music and they rock.
Hi, my name is Osnate. I'm from Ba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm Makirata from Nandi. We love listening to Today FM. Here in Nandi, it rocks.
Hi, I'm Shania. I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM and it rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
Fiji Athletics saved the best for last at the Pacific Games in Apia, Samoa. Our athletes winning a total of 5 gold medals in track and field today. Akula Dama reports.
Day on the track and field for Team Fiji, with Mbanuve Tambakaudhoro wrapping up the competition with his 3rd gold medal, but he says he had to do it for his relay team of Jim Dolasau, Albert Miller Jr. and Tony Lemeki.
I didn't come out here planning to beat people. We just came out here to perform. And you know, this medal's for my team too. A couple of these boys have never stood on the podium before, and you know, I wanted to give them a chance to get up here today. And you know, we didn't want to come in second, we didn't want to come in third. I wanted to put them in the middle.
Ina Young was quite emotional after the women's 4x100 meters relay as she finished ahead of Pacific Sprint Queen Toy Whistle of PNG.
Oh, when I got the baton, I knew we had a bit of a lead against PNG, but I tried my best not to focus on her. I could hear everyone cheering from behind, and I think that's just what pushed me.
It's a special day as well for 30-year-old Eugene Vollmer, who won gold in the men's triple jump.
This is where my career began. Back in 2007, Pacific Games here in Samoa. I came here as a Form 7 student, 18 years old, and I came second. And to come back after all those years, to come and compete again in the place where I started off my career, and to finally win gold. And it's truly an honor.
Mustafa Fall started the gold rush today with the men's shot put, where he set a new national record of 17.75 meters, smashing his own record of 17.52 meters.
You know, the competition today, I had to go beyond my limits, you know. Of course it was tough because I was going up against the record holder for the South Pacific, you know, in the shot put. And you got a lot of upcoming youngsters who are throwing really far too. So I just had to keep my focus and do what I had to do.
Fiji Athletics won a total of 9 gold medals in these Pacific Games compared to 7 in Papua New Guinea 4 years ago. Aquila Dama, FBC Sports.
And Aquila Dama joins us again live from Samoa now. Aquila, I understand Fiji's been awarded another gold medal this evening in the para competition.
Yes, Yes, Jamie, that's right. Fiji has been awarded another gold medal later this evening. That's in the para event where Naimbili Vatunisolo has been awarded a gold medal in the shot put ambulant women's event with a throw of 7.83 meters. But this is where it gets interesting. She was awarded a silver medal earlier this afternoon for the same event. But when the scorecard or the score sheet was given to the officials, that's when they found out that her scores were calculated wrongly. Now I seek an expert view on that, and I spoke to Yvonne Mullins, who is a senior Oceania Athletics official and also one of the senior officials at the Pacific Games here in Apia, Samoa. And this is what she has to say to justify what happened today, Jamie.
Human error. They used a percentage that was for the males, so we used the world record as the percentage for the performance, and they used the males instead of the females. We picked it up, and as soon as we picked it up, we knew we had to rectify it. And for Fiji, it was a great result. They've now picked up the gold medal, and well deserved. It was over 70% their performance, which beat the New Caledonian athletes. 65% or something it was there. So yeah, it was just, look, I think in the busyness of the night, they just didn't pick it up.
So in total, Team Fiji saved the best for last in as far as athletics is concerned, winning a total of 6 gold and 6 gold medals today in athletics alone. Well, we also won 3 silver and of course 3 bronze medals as well. Now, as far as the medal tally is concerned, Fiji at the moment is now in 5th place with 32 gold, 37 silver and 42 bronze, with a total of 111 medals. New Caledonia is still in front now with 69 gold, 51 silver and 49 bronze medals. As you can see as well, Jamie, in the background, you can see that there's more than 2,000 students who are here. They are about to rehearse for the closing ceremony tomorrow, Jamie, where we'll officially bring the curtains down to the 16th Pacific Games out here in Apia, Samoa.
Thanks for that update, Aquila. Now in his 5th Pacific Games representing Team Fiji, Glenn Cable won his 13th gold medal today. However, his participation at the next Games is uncertain at the moment, as the Solomon Islands, who are hosting the 2023 Games, are without a shooting association. Aquila Dama with the details.
Glenn Cable has won his 2nd gold medal at the Pacific Games in Samoa today after coming out on top in the down-the-line point score individual event.
Certainly the pressure was on. I didn't know what the scores were before going into the last round. That's often a good thing because you can take liberties if that's the case, and that can let you down badly. So it's better not to know what you're doing and stay with your technique and your focus on every shot. As I said to you before, one at a time. And I was exceptionally happy to get through that last round clean. The humidity, it's a fair bit of difficult conditions to shoot in. The sweat's dripping in your eyes and over your glasses, and I'm glad it's over.
The 56-year-old scored a total of 299 points out of 300, missing only once in 4 rounds. He says he will help the Solomon Islands start his shooting association so they can have the sport included in the next Games in Honiara in 2023.
We've got a bit of work to do yet because shooting's not on the program on the Solomons yet. Okay. So the next step will be to try and create a shooting association in the Solomons and establish a shooting ground over there that's able to host the Games.
Cable won 2 gold and a bronze in shooting for Team Fiji at the 2019 Pacific Games. Aquila Dama, FBC Sports.
Former Coca-Cola Games 400 meters champion Ana Kaludhapa set a new national 400 meters hurdles record today in a silver medal finish at the Pacific Games. While she was pleased with her result, she's still out to be the fastest in the region. Aquila Dama spoke to her after the race and filed this report.
Trying so hard to fight back the tears today as Ana Kaludhapa looks back at her journey leading up to the Pacific Games, but it's the family that stands by her all throughout.
I thank my family for always being there.
I know they're at home praying and all this stuff and supporting me all the way, and I'm thankful for that.
The former Andy Thakumbau School head girl set a new national record with a time of 61.01 seconds, slashing the old record of 62.42 seconds. She says this is not the end of her journey and she plans to make it to the Olympics one day.
Actually, because that's what was my aim all along. Didn't get really what I wanted, but I'm still thankful that the result was still good. Yes, I'm not done. I'm still having that aim to try and beat my component in PNG and especially represent maybe in the Olympics, and that was one of my aims also.
Kalaudava, who is from Nambitu Toka in Televu with maternal links to Narata village in Nanrunga, will take a little break after these Pacific Games. Aquiladama, FBC Sports.
The Fiji men's football side drew 4-4 with the Solomon Islands at the Pacific Games last night, a match coach Christophe Gamel was very pleased with. The side will now face Papua New Guinea in the bronze medal playoff tomorrow. Aquiladama reports.
Fiji played its best games against a determined and class Solomon Islands side last night.
It has been really a super game, very intense from both sides. It was a totally open game. We wanted really to win, but them also. 8 goals in a game like that with this condition, I have to salute the boys and also Solomon. We have to be honest, and we have really enjoyed this game. Me from the bench, I really like it.
A total of 8 goals were scored under wet conditions, with Roy Krishna grabbing a double, while Samuel Ndrunru and Patrick Joseph netting the others. Gamel says they now have to recover before taking on Papua New Guinea.
It's a matter of how the boy will recover to already go for the bronze medal. But what an achievement to reach there, because it was really the die group, the do or die. Each game can put you out, and I congrats the boys already to reach the bronze.
Fiji will meet PNG at 8 a.m. tomorrow for the bronze medal playoff. Aquiladama, FBC Sports.
Ahead of the Flying Fijians clash against the Maori All Blacks tomorrow, Captain Dominico Wangadi says playing away from home is an additional boost for him. This will be his first time captaining the national side on New Zealand soil, and he hopes to make it a memorable one. Maria Begum with more.
Dominico Wanganimburotu says this is another chance for him to better his performance.
It's another booster for me. You know, it's another experience that is going to further my rugby even more, not only for me but for the whole team.
Winger Patrick Osborne says it's very important for everyone to get game time ahead of the World Cup.
We sort of left last week behind and want to build from there. We've sort of set the bar now, and hopefully we can push that bar up a little bit more.
The Maori All Blacks will host Fiji in their second Pacific Series Test match tomorrow at 7:35 p.m. in Rotorua, New Zealand. Faria Begum, FBC Sports.
President of the Suva Kachi Rugby Association, Taniela Naitenge, is happy with the level of competition at the Central Division Kachi Rugby Festival, which ended today. He believes there is good development occurring with schools outside of Suva. Faria Begum with more.
Naitenge has spoken highly of the increased competition between schools in comparison to before.
We've seen that it's not only Suva to win, it's also teams from outside Suva, even Bangalore from the island, they also won the trophy today. So we know that the message of rugby is being extended to them.
He adds that it was an enjoyable 2 days of Frakachi rugby. It was all joy for under-11 Suva Blues coach Viliame Ngavindi, who says hard work has paid off.
Proud of the boys for putting in their efforts, and special thanks to the parents and the management for putting their hands together for us to be able to win this competition. It was quite a tough competition from the other districts coming for the divisional meet.
The 2-day Kachi rugby event that ended today included different levels of primary school rugby. Faria Begum, FBC Sports.
Isi Naisarani has become the latest Fijian to join the Wallabies. Severice's story of redemption will be complete when he wears the number 14 jersey for the All Blacks in Buenos Aires this weekend. The Silver Ferns captain Laura Langman says despite losing by a single point, she loved the match against Australia in the Netball World Cup. New Zealand will now face England in the second semi-final, while 11-time champions Australia will meet South Africa. Today's play of the day had to be the missed shot by Maria Folau in New Zealand's 49-50 loss to Australia last night. That's it from sports tonight. Later on in new media, does sending emojis make you more productive at work? Find out after the break.
My name is Neha and I'm from Kadavi, and Mirchi FM it's hot. हम आचल नसोरी से मिर्ची FM बहुत जुलूम.
Hi, हम शारा प्रकाश बात करते हैं और तवा में मिर्ची FM सबकंसर्न and मिर्ची FM it's hot.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suva. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, I'm Shane. I love listening Mirchi FM because it's awesome and it's hot.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Shavi.
We love listening to Mirchi FM in Lambasa.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.
In new media tonight, even though finding and sending the perfect emoji takes time, using emojis makes you more productive at work. Weather time now with Angie.
Hello there and welcome to the weather world. Even though the weather wasn't that favorable for some places, but hey, it's a Friday. Fun, isn't it? Well, technically fun because there is many eventful things happening, but let's check out the west first. Moderate sunshine with low chance of showers. Eastwards from Peck Harbour to Suva, showers but cleared for a while. We can expect more later tonight. And up north, clear as well, but showers will swing by to say hello overnight. At sea, southeast winds gusting to 20 knots. For the tides, low tide at 8:43 p.m. with high tide at 2:23 a.m. Sunrise at 6:37. For tomorrow, it will be a sun shower day, so if you're in Suva and you've bought your tickets, then do enjoy the jamming at Thurston Food and Music Festival. Tomorrow's temps, Lambasa will rise to 32 degrees. And looking further on to Sunday, cloudy periods with a shower or two, so have a wonderful and a safe weekend. And that's all from the FBC Weather World. Jackie.
Thanks so much for that, Angie. In Fijian Pulse tonight, we asked, do you think the Flying Fijians can repeat last week's performance in New Zealand?
I think they can win again. I wish them all the best.
I think they can do the best because the strong team has been named.
I salute them for the great win last week, and I believe that they will win again tomorrow.
I think they can win again tomorrow because they have a good, strong team, and I think they'll repeat their performance from last week.
Yes, from last week's achievement, they wouldn't want to be on the losing side this weekend.
Yes, they will win because they are fit and they can deliver.
In the world of the weird and the wonderful, do you suffer from workplace burnout? Well, what's needed to get away from the ever-present issues for workers? Recapping the main stories for tonight: slap on the wrist for racist slur, mandatory life imprisonment for child murderer, a new Nakasi police post to open next year. Now for these stories and others, tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. Our poll question we're asking this week: has John McKee found the best players and combinations for the World Cup? Visit our FBC website to answer. Before we go, our shot of the day, sent in by Pritika Pratap, farmers making the most of the fine weather in Lambasa as the mill continues with a smooth crushing season. Remember, you can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fbcnews@fbc.com.fj. Share it with us via Facebook page FBC News. You can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC_news or hashtag FBC News. That was your FBC News for tonight. From the team and I, have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Bye for now.
Natango Maria, maramani waya manatuya sawa, aweti kitukutunde nandi ya undo marata kana waronga na radio Fijian.
Yawa asna vatili Ewa maga Monica. Tondo barrong vale bunar domai biti lambasa.
Bula nadango aprosa nangarse go erkraki. Do televe ono barrong na radio Fijian na domai biti. Nadango tsane bukia ngoni na mosi. Ando taleta kana barrong na radio Fijian na domai biti su.
Radio Fijian na domai biti.